Hi Libra, welcome to your monthly reading. As always, keep in mind that this is only a general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of November, as usual, I have a special sales offer available, and for this month, it's inspired in the current Scorpio season we are on. And if you would like to know more details about that special offer, just check in the description box or email me with your questions. And if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do that by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Libra. It does feel like some of you might be having interesting, profound psychic experiences throughout this period of time. There seems to be, especially for Libras that meditate or do some sort of tapping into the inner intuitive information work. It can be very productive during this time to harness information from invisible sources, let's put it that way. Some of you could be doing this without even knowing or realizing that you're speaking from a very... there are things that some of you are speaking or led to say, led to do, led to see, that is very much oriented by divine hand. I do feel that it's interesting because some of you need to let go of pride in order to really embrace either a mission, a purpose, or a cause that it's for you, that it's what you should be doing, but there's something for some of you Libras keeping you from embracing a journey that feels very much that you know about your gifts and spiritual being something like a spiritual calling. And what seems to be causing this resistance is pride. Some of you might be interested in learning as well a new craft or improving one that you already have going on. Some of you are interested in school learning, in doing some sort of taking courses, really getting yourself involved with academic life somehow. For some, for others, it will just be a matter of seeking knowledge, in any way possible, being through books, being through online information, being through one-on-one teaching. Some of you, it's a very interesting time to teach, to both teach and be taught. There's a lot of sharing of experiences as well that could be happening between you and your friends, between you and other people in general. In November, there's a lot of shared wisdom and knowledge that could contribute immensely to your future, to the future path. Some of you will be exploring. I also feel like for some that are familiar with deep meditative states, there can be real power in the in the sceneries that you are able to visualize that will help you create what you want. The visual power is intense here. You could also be seeing an energy in things like you could really see the energy of beauty, of love, or what is toxic, what is ugly, quite easily, when you look into something and you just spot the energy. It's going to be hard to deceive you unless you want to be deceived during this time. You really have your spider senses extremely activated, so trust it. When you have doubt about something, if you focus in the all-seeing eye, in the energy of vision, you will be able to reach a conclusion. For some of you, you need to go within to explore the world outside. So there are some Libras here that are also confused about what you should be doing professionally, or if you should, some of you it's like if you should return to school, if you should return to studies, or if you should go and work in something. For some of you, you're indecisive about career options as well. You're just very indecisive in general. And for those that are, you need to come from within to look for an answer outside of you. So if you don't know what you should be doing professionally, meditate about it. Really, really work on that during this weeks, because it can give you a lot of guidance, more than what you think is possible. I also feel that there might be things that you will be very focused on as a way out of a toxic dominant influence in your life. So it's like you might throw yourself to work, to school, to things you want to be extremely involved in, to run away or escape an influence in your environment or person that is toxic for you. Some of you, you're also being called to speak louder about, like, to have a voice, an active voice within groups or within society as well. It's like, give your opinion about things. Don't shut down your voice. Don't shut down, again, your insight. Because, as I said, you're very guided by divine forces during this time. It's almost like you're channeling information. You're channeling vision for tomorrow. So when you're not speaking, or when you're hesitant in communicating your truth, you might be preventing other souls around you it's like you might be preventing them to find this help, to find this orientation that you could be given, even if it's, per se accidental. So having an active voice in whichever way, whichever it is that you're interested in, whichever it is that you're seeing, that you're perceiving, it's very important to also have a feeling of mission accomplished, which is, again, as I said in the beginning, a theme of the month for some of you Libras, is that the sense of mission is very, very, very important. So some of you already know what this mission is. Some of you are uncovering what will be. And in whichever way, you're going to need to have an active voice. I also feel like there's something here about practice. So if you already have some clues about what your craft is, and we would want to improve it even more, it's like you already have some clues on how to do this, but it's really about practice. Like, for example, meditation, the more you practice, the deeper states you move into. And it's the same thing with whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. With practice in November, you will achieve concrete results. I feel like it's some of you Libras are also very much devoted, or about to be very devoted and committed to your spiritual path, and to contributing somehow, being at service somehow to others, because you feel like your personal life, some of you feel like you don't know what to do with your personal life. Your personal life might be a little bit messy or chaotic, so you might want to give yourself to something where you feel you have more influence and more positive energy to give. So you're moving from a personal based setting into a collective one, more of a collective one, because you might feel that, at least right now, this is where we'll have more power and where you also will reap more happiness and benefit. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.